Hello everyone. Hi, what's up? It's me, Angie. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I am so happy and grateful that you're here today. Thank you so much for clicking on my video out of all of the videos you could have clicked on this moment. I really appreciate you being here, giving me your time and your view. And today we have part 3, the final 3 songs of Ethel Cain's newest album, Perverts. It's been a journey, okay? If you saw part 1 and 2, you would know I started off really excited, kind of hesitant. Part 2, I definitely was kind of feeling frustrated, you could say. How to wrap up this album, because it's been a journey. If you have not seen those 2 parts, I'll leave them linked in the description below or up here in the ad for you to check out. Definitely stop, go watch those videos, and then come back and watch this one. You'll want to watch all 3 parts. I split this album up in 3 parts because it just needed to be. 9 songs, an hour and a half long. I needed it for my own sanity and for your consumption. I needed to split it up to 3 parts. I just feel like I would not give these songs the moment they need if I listened in all in one video or even in 2 parts, because they are such dense songs. But nonetheless, I am of course excited to check out these last 3 songs, which are Etienne? Don't know. A common theme throughout these 3 videos also is me not knowing how to pronounce these words. My vocabulary, small. Etienne, and then thatorchia and amber waves. So yes, that's what we're checking out today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget. And let's jump right into it. So the first song we're listening to today is, how do I say this? Let's see. Etienne. Etienne is a almost 9-minute song. Let's do it. Really love this. It's really pretty. That guitar is so pretty with this piano melody. You know, it's kind of giving like explosions in the sky vibes, like very just really beautiful just sound. Just beautiful music. Granted, this is more like kind of acoustic and more simpler than like Explosions in the Sky, which they kind of incorporate a bunch of different instruments, but I'm liking it. It's very beautiful. But I can't believe it's a 7-minute song with just this. I'm wondering why. Like, is there a through line throughout these songs? I don't understand.
Collapsed. He didn't die. After this had been going on for a week, he felt so good that he didn't want to kill himself anymore.
Whoa, and right into the next song. So that we do have some lyrics at the end here, a spoken outro, and it's about a man that wanted to kill himself, but the way he wanted to kill himself was through a heart attack. And so he thought, let me run as fast as I can until my heart gives out. So he tries that, but he doesn't die. So the next day he tries it again, and he still doesn't die. After a week of this, he realized, I don't want to die anymore, because running is a good thing. Like exercising, getting up, getting endorphins, and it adds to your life. That's so funny, so interesting. A recorded speech at the end of Etienne tells the story of a suicidal man who goes on a run in an attempt to induce a heart attack, but keeps running and day after day and gradually doesn't want to die anymore. In form, he exists as an extension of us, the listener. We run all our lives, be it from problems or to escape, but one day we won't need to, and we will accept our fate and embrace the existence of divine theater waiting for us somewhere out there. That's an interesting way to say that. I mean, in a, like a metaphorical sense, yeah, like we are always running onto the next goalpost, trying to do better and better, running away from something that's bad, not wanting to face something, problems, trauma. It's interesting that metaphorically running could be a bad thing, but physically it's not. It's a good thing. It's good to run. One day, yeah, I guess one day we won't need to. One day we'll get to a destination and we'll be good to go to heaven, I guess, if that's what you believe in. But the audio comes from, as confirmed by Ethel, an old box of sermon tapes from the 70s and 80s last year, and was listening to them one night and heard this segment and it stood out to me. It's a very, very beautiful segment if you think about it. Quite powerful. You know, it's kind of like hopeful if you think about it. It really makes you think. Oh, okay. Confirmed by a Tumblr post made by Hayden. The song was declared to be about Etienne Louise Boulay, which makes sense that the song title is that first name, an 18th century French architect renowned for his rather dystopian design aimed to invoke changes in social value. The track is probably more specifically in reference to the conceptualization of the architectural marvel, the Cenotaph, designed by Boulay in memoriam of Sir Isaac Newton, which is this very interesting photo here that looks like some sort of ring circle building or something. Alike to the ring iconography depicted in the photo material from the Perverts shoot, the ring follows the same spherical structure and patterning as that of the centigraph, which in the eyes of Boulay's studies, namely that of the theory of bodies, sees the sphere as the most beautiful and perfect natural body. Okay. But I'm curious as to what this kind of spoken outro has to do with Etienne and his life. Like, how do they correlate? We're going to the next song here. Now, how do I say this title? Ugh. Thatorchia? Thatorchia. Let's check this one out. Ooh. Vocals, very light. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I love that. We have a lot of depthiness with that like intense, like almost piano, like or whatever that is, that static too was so pretty. It's all just gonna be instrumental, huh? Interesting. Oh, wow. I really thought that maybe we'd get some sort of really big climax there. It did build very slowly, but it never really like finished anywhere. It got abruptly ended into the next song. Very beautiful. The next song and the last song is Amber Waves, 11-minute and 32-second song.
Recommend that you take just as much as you need and feel good.
Amber waves. Literally waves. I was totally thinking of Amber Waves. What's that song? Amber Waves of Grain, that's what I was thinking of. Not the color amber, but the name Amber. Before she leaves, Amber waves at me. Days go by, time on without me. I'll be alright. I take the now it's not a person. It's like an object. I mean, whatever I have with me, I'll be alright with that. Is it not to feel any other way? Look at its eye. Maybe it's true. You're nothing to me. Damn, it's true you're nothing to me? What is you? What is Amber? Amber meant nothing to her? This guitar is so dirty, it's so good.
I can't feel anything.
The last second she says, I can't feel anything? After all that? What? That's the end of the album? Wait, that's so sad. That's kind of a really sad ending. That's really sad. The last words of the album is I can't feel anything. That makes me feel worried for Ethel, honestly. I always feel like I tend to like go to this corner of my screen. So like, let me move you guys over a little bit. Okay, so Amber waves at me is inundated to say, as stated by Ethel on Tumblr, Amber is the personification of love cast aside to get high, with the narrator keeping their goodbye in memory whilst torn apart by addiction. Much is the theme of the album, as love is perverted, fixated not in a heteronormative way, but infatuated on the sensation of euphoria, a thought permeated through Ethel calling the waves that of sedation. Oh, okay. However, perceived in a different lens, Amber Waves is a colloquial phrase originating from the social reformist and author Kathy Lee Bates' 1895 poem and subsequent anthem, America the Beautiful. It interferes on the amber waves here being one of the waves of wheat that is growing on the US plains and prairies, linking to the idea of prosperity in America. The waves in this cast of wheat go on to wave at her. Oh, creating an imagery of a countryside passing by in motion. Oh, I thought she was saying like Amber's waving goodbye, like literally like in a distance, someone she knew named Amber. However, if we are to take into consideration the fatal catalia at the end of the track, then the wheat here could serve as an allusion to the second Elysium, an underworld connected with fields of wheat throughout in Greek mythology, a land divined only for those worthy enough to enter the pure landscape, a place not suited for the narrator as it waves them goodbye. Okay, you kind of lost me at the end there. Losing me. You're losing me. Okay, so, before she leaves, Amber waves at me. So we're talking about grains of, like, wheat here. Days go by, time on without me, I'll be alright. Oh, so days go by and she's, like, disappeared from people. Days go by, time on without me, I'll be alright, I'll be alright. The narrator numbing themselves from reality with drugs and pills is much easier than confronting the pain of time going forward. This dissociation also mirrors the state of catatonia, a neuropsychotic syndrome characterized by immobility, withdrawal, and disconnection from reality, a state that is mentioned in the chorus of the song. Okay, so yeah, we have a theme here, I think, of drugs and whatever, even hearing from the beginning of someone asking how much to take of something, I'm assuming a drug, and then the response being as much as you need to make you feel good. Take all the drugs to make you forget, make you feel good. It's not fun, oh, to feel so many ways, what do you mean? What do you do is nothing to me. Yeah, when you suffered from extreme addiction for so long, you eventually start to forget what it feels like to not be high. And sometimes the only thing you do remember is feeling depression, which pushes you further into addiction. When we get to verse 2, when she says, I'll be alright, me and my Amber waves, I'll be alright, she's referring to addiction, right? Drugs. I mean, and we even get, like, imagery, her, like, leaning back, you know, to feel that high kick in. Saying, take me, I ain't gonna scream. As the narrator allows the pills, they allow themselves to be pulled away from their life by transcendental experience that addiction promises. Yet, I am here empty. Yeah, yet, it's all just nothingness. Yeah, that's really powerful imagery in this second verse here. As I'm leaning my head back, saying, take me, I'm gonna scream, and I'm here empty, watching the love of mine leave, but I'll be alright, me and my Amber wave. Ah, damn. Trying to convince yourself that this is a good thing, that these drugs aren't bad for you. You don't want to quit because it makes you feel good, type of thing. I'll be alright, me and my Amber waves, me and my addiction, I'll be alright. Ah, but maybe it's true. You were nothing to me. Is an interesting ending there. The very last second of the song says, I can't feel anything. It's like, I do these drugs because I don't want to feel the sadness or depression I feel, right? But then you take these drugs and you don't feel anything at all, so it just makes you feel worse about yourself, so continue doing drugs to get that high feeling. And it's like, I can't feel anything, this is my life, just not feeling, just getting high. Ultimately, they find that nothing will ever amount to the same level of euphoria, but by this time it's too late. They've entered the catatonic cycle of drug addiction in hopes to find euphoria, by proxy casting all other forms of love aside, as they realize that they will never be satisfied. Oh, oof, oof, oof. And then at the end of that song goes right into the beginning of the next song beautifully, so it is like this kind of like ring of being able to listen to the song over and over again, like that kind of ring that we see even in the cover here, and that's kind of been mentioned in these last few songs too. Interesting. I think my brain is a little too small to fully understand everything, but from what I do understand, it's very intriguing. Like, I kind of get it, but it's not fully clicking. Wow, what a journey we've been on with this album. 9 songs, an hour and a half long. We did it. We completed this very daunting task. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey with me. If you did, be sure to subscribe, and there's lots more videos like this to come from me on this channel, so I think you really should subscribe to be notified when I do upload videos like this. Let me know what other artists or other albums you're gonna be checking out in the comments below. I have definitely plans for this year, but I want to hear what you guys think. I have some plans of brewing, but I want to hear what you guys want to see, and let me know what you guys thought on this album. I need to know. I'm filming this the 18th of January, so it's pretty early from this is going out, but I need to get ahead on schedule with these videos because I just don't want to fall behind with my job and everything. But because I'm filming this so early, I've yet to put out the first 2 parts, and I don't know what you guys said in those comments, so I'm really excited to read them all and read your thoughts and hear your thoughts in those videos and in this one. But I love you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up before you go. Subscribing, liking, commenting are all super easy, fun, and free ways to support smaller creators. I'd really appreciate if you did that for me. But either way, I do just appreciate you being here, clicking on my video, giving me your time and review. It really does mean so freaking much to me. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!